the same way that we are now. So this is north over 14th Street, east over 6th, and then south is the backside of our building, right? So we basically met kind of on the corner here. We walked around, we're in the retail, just located there, right? But as I mentioned to you, the official address for the building, 525 6th. You'll notice not a super tall building, it's rather intimate. We're only 14 floors here, 68 total apartments, ranging from sort of 1 to 4 bedroom, but mostly 1s and 2s here. What are we looking at? Size-wise?
One, probably a 1. They
Okay.
might be convinced to. They want to be around 2 million. I know you have a couple like this.
Cheapest 2 we have is 2.6.
Okay, so then
we'll focus
so it'll
on
be a
ones.
1 bed, but it doesn't have to. Doesn't necessarily have to be under 2.
No
we
worries.
saw one for
Well,
1.8, I think.
Yeah, so I'll show you what we still
Yeah.
have. So the breakup of the building, on the north side here, it's mostly 2 bedrooms, and then I have the 3 here, which wraps the corner. 3 bedrooms here. All of my 1 bedrooms live on the south side of the building. So it's basically the C, D, and E line. These are all the 1 bedrooms that kind of exist here.
Mm-hmm.
The best priced one, if you will, is apartment 9E. This is the last remaining sort of high floor 1 bedroom I have.
I think that's the one that they were mostly interested in.
Yep. This one's listed at 1.7,
Okay.
and then otherwise, I only have 9E left, and then I have the C line. I have that available on 4 and on 8. So 4 you can see has the balcony, right? This is a 1 bedroom plus a home office. This is the largest one that we still have, like mid 800 square feet. This is going to be the exact same apartment here on the 8th floor, but obviously no balcony, right? You do pick up a window in the home office area, which is kind of nice. And then alternatively, another one that we can talk about is apartment 7C. This buyer, you'll see online 7C signed and done. This buyer, however, about 10 days ago, just decided to upgrade apartments. So as soon as they sign on that next apartment, which I imagine will be pretty easy because they're literally just gonna, contracts are already negotiated and everything like that. They're just gonna change the apartment number. As soon as that one gets signed, we can do a deal on 7th floor. If that's of
And where is
interest.
that priced?
That's going to be at 2.1. So this is 1.845 at the base here. This is going to be 2.1 and 2.15. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. So that's basically all the 1 bedrooms that I still have remaining.
Can we get into those?
Yeah, I'm going to show you.
All
what
right,
it
great,
says.
great.
So that gives you kind of like where everything lives, right? I want to quickly go through amenities, so you won't be able to see any of that stuff on site, but I'll direct your attention to the wall behind you there.
Okay.
Again, a lot of this stuff, you've probably seen online, but sometimes just helpful to get, my spiel on it.
Definitely.
This is obviously sort of a tight vignette of what that front entry will look like, as I mentioned on 6th Avenue there, but one of the really beautiful things here is that you'll have this nice sight line from sort of the front door all the way back through to our garden in the rear. As soon as you walk in, really dramatic double height ceiling here. Doorman's desk can be there on the left-hand side, package room, mailboxes, etc. Doorman's 24/7, by the way. But like I said, really the sense of scale and volume here is quite nice. This big sheet of glass they just finished installing, and now they're working on the garden, which you see to the back. So today they were just kind of blocking out where all these planters are going to go, etc. But very much inspired by the townhome gardens in the village, etc. So a nice, tranquil backyard scape here. You'll see this back staircase goes to an upper floor mezzanine on the 2nd floor there, where off of that we have sort of like our lounge and co-working space. So it would be like a really nice indoor-outdoor feel there. The double height cutout that you see under the green brick, that's my gym. So gym looks a little something like this.
Sorry, what floor is that on? Is that ground floor? Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
so looking back at the garden there. You'll have restroom down there. The door on the right-hand side will take you downstairs to the cellar where we have a few more health and wellness amenities. But off of the lobby, you'll feel this when we go on site. If you hook the right down the hall, you'll land in sort of like our little waiting area. So whether you're waiting for Uber, friends, whatever, you can hang out here. Big sculptural stair will take you up to the 2nd floor where I mentioned we have those few amenities. This is our co-working space. So again, now we're on the 2nd floor. Kind of work from home area, whether you want to go down there and grab a phone call or take a meeting, whatever. Down the hall here on the left-hand side, that's our, what we're calling sort of like the bar and lounge, if you will. So again, just like another place to get outside the apartment if you're hosting, a few more friends here. You don't have to reserve it, but if you wanted to have like a cocktail hour here or a birthday party, whatever, theoretically you could. separate prep kitchen there. And then just to the rear, you see sort of our billiards room, and then the door on the right-hand side is our golf sim. Looks a little like that.
People love those.
Yeah. And then, as I mentioned, we still have a few more things downstairs in the basement. Children's playroom, right? We'll have a separate sort of yoga stretching room area here. In addition, steam sauna shower all downstairs as well. This is in addition to, like, you know, the usual suspects, bike storage, additional laundry, that sort of thing, pet washing station. And then the only other thing that I don't have rendered is the building's common roof deck. So this half here is for the penthouse, but basically the northeast corner here, big views towards Empire State, and then down towards the Freedom Tower as well.
Nice.
So that'll be public space.